Memory deceives. It distorts. It reimagines. This is no different. The peace between the gods is already fragile. It will not withstand another shock. You may ask.
What does it matter if something is remembered or forgotten? It's in the past in either case.
Memories are the spirits of the past. You of all people should know their sway on the present, Watcher.
Perhaps more than I care to admit.
Mortals measure the worth of their lives in memory. Who will remember me? How long until I am forgotten? Memory governs every thought, informs every choice. It can fuel passion, understanding, love, or it can create obsession, madness. You have seen it plague many souls in your travels. Consider the old Watcher who inherited unspeakable crimes from birth. Or the fisherman whose life became a sentence the day he killed his sister. Or the Glonfathen boy for whom an old medallion was worth more than all the fruits of his labors. Or the former Crucible Knight whose political embarrassment embittered him against the organization whose ideals he treasured above all. They could be free from their burdens, if only they could forget.
Their burdens exist for a reason. Why should they be allowed to forget?
Many such people gain these burdens through no fault of their own. Others act to redeem themselves only to find their memories will not forgive them. Even when problems have run their course, memory can be the stone that sinks you into the abyss.
Be as it may, I must reject your moral paradigm, because it endangers an incomplete conception of a good that fails to consider the importance of testing the soul.
Indeed. And what has led you to conclude you know better than a god, mortal?
Your supposition that peace of mind is tantamount to the overall good is a flawed premise. Empirically, we know that struggle and inner turmoil strengthen the soul, often as they strangle it.
That hardly sounds like an improvement on inner peace. Is that the extent of your argument?
No, actually, I submit to you that the life is a framework to test the soul, and it's an untested soul withers from disuse. Consequently, it is better to test the soul in order that it should thrive. If it breaks, it's no worse off than if it were not tested at all.
There may be hope for you yet, Watcher.
Your reasoning is interesting, mortal. Perhaps there is something to it. But it is not my will to simply do good. Those broken souls that fail your test, those are the ones I love most. For no other god will have them. What small mercies they ask of me, I will always grant. Was there something else, mortal?
What are the bones of one god doing sealed in the temple of another?
Do not play coy with a god, Watcher. I know you have seen his death. I feel it whenever a forgotten thing is taken from me. Obsidian did not deserve to die here. This place, it was the least I could do to give his remains some privacy.
Least you could do?
The least I could do for ending his life. I called the moon down to me, Ioni brother. It was against his wishes. He would not listen to reason, would not listen to me. In his madness, he splintered the moon. But it was not enough. The greatest of the fragments still fell toward that which he would protect. In the end, he took position where it would fall, and absorbed the impact himself.
I thought Belfa and Calda are the moons?
Ioni brother is their smaller sibling. Tiny, next to them.
Small enough that the world would survive its impact. Why the temple? Why the secrecy?
That time has been forgotten now. And so his death belongs to me. Everything he was before the impact.
But you slew another god. Surely other gods know this. Surely Abaddon must know.
No! He cannot know! He must never know! Understand, he was not always as he is now. His body was not all he left behind. He was devoted to progress and industry from the beginning. But so too was he devoted to preservation. In those times he would let nothing go. Nothing could be forgotten. His will was iron long before his body.
Preservation, so that's why he went so far to oppose you?
We agreed long ago, all of us, not to alter the course of Kith's civilization. Not directly. Not unless there were no other choice. But in this matter, there was no other choice. He understood that as well as anyone. It was for duty that he opposed it. I would have stopped it if I could, but by then it was too late.
What is he trying to preserve?
Time has finished much of what I started. I cannot tell you that, mortal, for fear of undoing all its costly work. You may ask.
Why did you pull down Yoni?
The great conundrum of a god is how close to become with your subjects. Too far and they lose hope. Too close and your own judgment fails. Civilizations are meant to ebb and flow. Allow them to persist for too long in power or knowledge, and you invite catastrophe. There was a time when we let our sympathies get the better of us. When memories were allowed to persist that should have been washed away. The other gods could not be moved to act. I did what had to be done without them.
You're talking about the Ingwithans.
I speak of what is forgotten. I failed that day, but my purpose was achieved in the end. I will not dredge up the memory to satisfy idle curiosity.
Okay. I need you to call off the eyeless.
On the contrary, mortal, their work must continue. Far too much was uncovered while they lay dormant.
They draw attention to the very things you wish hidden. In my dreams, I have seen them swarming in the Deerwood.
Those who know too much of the White Forge will be washed clean from Aora, and then the eyeless shall rest once more.
This isn't some lone tribe of dwarves. The Forge sees visitors from all over now. The eyeless will tear Deerwood apart. It will never be forgotten.
Even if it is as you say, there is nothing that can be done. The eyeless do not think for themselves. They have only the purpose that is given to them. They do not stop until the purpose is fulfilled. They will not change course now for me or anyone. I am sorry.
Gerda said they could be called off.
Only if those they pursue are no longer a threat. The Raid Sarens were stopped before they could take the White Forge. In your case, Watcher, you are well beyond that now. And if what you say is true, then the Deerwood is as well.
This is your doing. You must intervene.
The interventions of gods seldom work out in anyone's favor. Our touch is too heavy. The world crumbles beneath it. It is why we so often enlist the help of mortals. They execute our wishes with greater care. I have done far too much already.
Alright, well, if you won't stop him, I will.
Your determination is commendable. But the eyeless number in the thousands. You will need more than strength or luck.
It cost me my life, but I will do what I must.
I will give you what aid I can. I bade the eyeless to remain hidden when at rest. They are gathered in the hollow of a great rock, splintered from Ione Brother. It lies in a flooded crater known as Kairin's Scar. Know too that they were built to answer the call of their master's hammer. When they hear it strike, they come to its aid. If you were to take that piece of his hammer from here and reshape it in Abaddon's forge into a likeness of the original, you might be able to call them to you. But destroying them would be another matter. I know of one way, but only from the center of the Lion's Den. Only with their master's hammer in your service. If you can do all this, if you can reshape what remains of Abaddon's hammer and bring it inside their lair, I can instruct you there on what you would need to do.
Alright, do what I can.
And I will see you through when the time comes.
I will remake the hammer in the White Forge and stop the eyeless.
If you do not, be assured, they will come for you as they did for the Pargrunen. Careful as you approach the lake. When I claimed the eyeless, I made sure they would not be discovered while they slept. Many of my most devoted followers stand watch there. They will not allow you near. And there is something far worse. Something more fearsome and dangerous than any eyeless. Let us hope you do not attract its attention.
What is it? A current from beneath you sends you hurtling upward. The surface you approach is fast, shifting, glimmering like quicksilver. Urge soaking wet on the stone floor of the reliquary, grasping for breath as if you're for hours. Player? Okay, so we gotta go back to where this takes me. White Forge. Travel directly to the foundry. Yeah. Andrew believes will be adequate. Okay, so we just gotta make this. Just gotta make this hammer. Incredible heat ripples towards the White Forge and laps against your supposed sin. The fragment of Abaddon's hammer grows warm in your hands as if in recognition. It's only a fraction of the size of the original, but there is metal enough to create a hammer fit for a person your size to wield. This forge, the fragment, will be shaped anew. Create it. You call to mind every memory you have witnessed of the great hammer. The images coalesce and take shape in your mind's eye. You know every curve, every engraving, even a shapeless lump of metal. You can see the fragment for what it's meant to become. The fragment is slow to heat, even in the White Forge. Quick to cool as you begin to work against the anvil. Sweat drizzles down your body and puddles at your foot. Your arms grow sore with each swing of your forge hammer until it can barely lift it. Minutes turn into hours. As Abaddon's hammer begins to take shape, the ring of your own hammer against it takes a familiar tone, one that you've heard in your dreams. With each strike, an image flashes in your mind. It is hazy at first, but then it gains detail as the hammer begins to resemble the original. Over time, the image becomes a frozen landscape centered around the crater lake. Eyeless patrol its frozen surface in droves. It can only be the other place Andra described. Aaron's Scar. Eyeless pause there, and there you will strike and look up as though hearing the echo of it. In the distance, more details appear. You can see other landmarks. Stalwart, Durgan Battery. You understand must take where the lake must lie in White March. You must take this hammer. Finally, with a careful etching, the last detail with your chisel and hammer is completed. No sooner will you make a final mark upon your field is a pure, radiant energy pulsing from within, like a mechanical heartbeat. There is an indescribable beauty to the shape and weight of the design. It feels as if the realization of metal's purpose. You take up the hammer and its power rushes over you in waves and shakes your body so hard you nearly drop to your knees. The tremor passes, but the surge power remains, and the hair on your arms stand on end. In your hand, its faithful recreation of a divine instrument. Agreed.
I've heard enough.
This threatens all of us now.
She's right. We've got to fight together.
Oh,
See, Darian, he'll tell you. We can stop him.
If he's seen them, he knows better.
what's going on here?
Something killed a whole crew of hunters out in the wood. Tore them apart like dolls, insects.
Something like the creatures that attacked my fort, perhaps?
I told ya. All we gotta do is get him in range of these cannons, and then we blast them.
We don't even know what they are.
I do. They're known as the Eyeless.
The destruction my dreams warned me of. And your greed and recklessness have brought them on us all!
You burning our village didn't help matters none.
It wasn't my clan that attacked you.
No difference. One ogre stinks
No,
as
no,
bad
no,
as
no,
the
don't fight.
next.
Berrigan, did you come here all the way to say I told you so?
I came to offer my clan's help. The White March has been our home for centuries. We'll defend it alongside you.
Your aid would be welcome.
Sound it anywhere in the White March, and 3 of my best warriors will be at your side. Your
Awesome.
What's your plan for dealing with them exactly?
They're hiding in Kieran's Scar. I'll face them there.
That lake's notorious. Folk never come back from that. Oh.
You'll need all the help you can get. I have fewer men to offer than I would like.
Well,
But
sorry
the
about
Iron
that.
Flail stands ready. Our siege weapons are at your disposal.
The same ones you threw at the battery's walls?
These eyeless will come for us all if they aren't stopped here and now.
Forget it. You're not bringing your army into our backyard. Tell him.
Edric's right. We need to work together. It's not time to worry about what's past.
Guess you're right. Won't be anything left of Stalwart if we don't stop these monsters anyway.
We'll assemble at Kieran's Scar and wait your orders. Be ready, my friends. It'll be a great battle.
Ahem. You know, those heavy cannons you fixed might come in handy.
I bet you they will.
Hear me out. Kieran's Scar should be just in range for those guns. You just point out your target and I'll do the rest.
If those things are on the move, we don't have much time. If you're really gonna stop them, take this. It's the best of the ore we've pulled from Stalwart's mines. It's not much, but it's good enough to make the old Pargrunen smiths proud. I'm sorry about what I said before. Just don't take it out on the rest of the village.
Alright. You call upon the aid of the Craig Ogres by using Berrigan's battle horn. You call for the Raid Sirens using their burning pitch trebuchet ability. Burning pitch trebuchet. You also may call upon the cannons of Durgan's battery to use. Wait a minute. Let's throw some of this stuff in here. I don't have to keep wielding that hammer, do I? There's the horn. So do I have something for the trebuchet? Wait, I have something for that? Yeah, so put the horn here. Okay, so I just must have to go there. Okay, okay. Well, let's get out of here. Okay. Oh wait, how close are we leveling up? A little tiny bit over halfway. Go to Kieran Scar. Hopefully we can go back and do some of these side quests. I believe I have a side quest here. I don't know if I have any others. Oh, maybe I should have got more, Now I'm wondering if I should have got more, oh, got my people. Gotta hire more.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
I don't really have any. Oh god. Where's it at? Here. I might have to leave. Let's go to Stalwart quick. I gotta buy more camping supplies. I have a feeling we might need it. You sold them. Well, rest too. Definitely need rest. Guy's still trying to bribe me in prison.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you? Nothing like a pint.
Only one? Oh, that's not good. Oh boy. Okay. Maybe the other vendor has some? Look. Okay, you do. Okay, good. I need 2. Okay. Rested, we're good. Let's save and let's get the heck out of here. I wonder if we should go to... Oh, you know, let's take a look at our quests. What do we have for side quest? That's Hele's Temple. Oh, Lord Raedric. What's that dragon? Side quests. Whitestone Hollow. So now let's try these one guys. We have a bounty for these guys, and they've been kicking my butt the entire time. So I'm wondering that we got a few levels up that we might be able to stand a chance.
Keeping an eye out. You're not getting through me.
Hi?
Alright, so see if we can sleep some of these people. So we'll try right here. Oh god. Get your bow back on. Shit, they still hit me. I can't be up front, they'll just kill me immediately. You're stunned. Beam.
Yes?
Where am I?
Yeah. What?
He is getting his butt kicked. There.
How may I help?
Throw that there. Kick Ulmer down. Shoot the priest.
Stop us!
Disintegrate. The paladin.
Yes?
Throw it at the paladin.
What?
The Holy Radiance.
Need something?
I need you to cast that.
Low FX.
Lightning strikes.
Yeah.
The paladin go down? No, but he's about down. Sweet.
Following
Okay,
your
give
lead.
me some ogres. There. The disciple.
What?
Less. I'm not liking him here. Disintegrate. Still got a lot of people here.
Need something?
Still got a lot of people here. Hi? Jeez. Did he summon his ogres? I
Following your
would
lead.
like you to. Oh, there. You're wait. Oh, you're on your butt. That's why.
What?
That. I'm not a big fan of him there. Son of a freaking bitch. Oh, he's down. I can't do anything about that. Go after him. I can't do anything. I can't save him. Everybody went after him.
Yeah.
Disintegrate the paladin.